dear children, let's start our class with a silent prayer. How are you all? Okay, I hope all of you are good. So, what we have done in the previous class? We have done so many problems, isn't it? So, in this class also, we are going to see some more problems and let's move on.
Let's discuss the first problem. Read the question. 4 years ago, Rahim's age was 3 times Ramu's age. After 2 years, it would just be double. What are their ages now? All of you read the question once again and tell me what you understood. Okay, 4 years back, Rahim's age is 3 times Ramu's age, isn't it? That is 3 into Ramu's age. So after 2 years, what will be the relation? Rahim's age will be double that of Ramu's age. But we have to find out. We have to find their age now, that is present age, isn't it? So here we don't know the ages of both. So what will be x and y? Age of these people will be taken as x and y. Good. Now we are taking the ages 4 years ago. Okay, let the age of Rahim 4 years ago be x. And let the age of Ramu 4 years ago be y. Then what is the first sentence says? Rahim's age was 3 times Ramu's age. That is Rahim's age equal to, complete the sentence. Good. 3 into Ramu's age, isn't it? So, we know 4 years ago Rahim's age is x and Ramu's age is y. Can you relate it and now tell me? Yes, we get x equal to 3y. And keep this equation in your mind. Okay. So, now, what will be the present age of Rahim? We have discussed the case 4 years back. Now, what will be the present age? Good, x plus 4, isn't it? 4 years back it was x. So, plus 4 gives the present age. Now, what will be the present age of Ramu? Good, it's y plus 4. So, tell me the age of Rahim after 2 years. Good, x plus 4 plus 2, isn't it? And what we get? X plus 6. So, again, age of Ramu after 2 years will be good, y plus 4 plus 2. And we get y plus 6. And what is the relation then? Age of Rahim will be double that of Ramu, isn't it? That is, age of Rahim is 2 times, that is double, isn't it? Age of Ramu. Can you convert this in terms of x and y? Age of Rahim will be x plus 6, isn't it? And age of Ramu is y plus 6. Now tell me the equation. Good. X plus 6 equal to 2 into y plus 6. What is the next step? Yes, we are opening the bracket by multiplying 2 with y and then 2 with 6, isn't it? So tell me, what will be x plus 6? Good. 2y plus 12, isn't it? Good. Now, do you have any clue what we are going to do next? Here we have x and initially we found x as 3y, isn't it? Now tell me what you are going to do. Yes, we will replace this x with 3y. So what we get? Good. 3y plus 6 equal to 2y plus 12. Then what is the next step? Rearranging. And then what we get? Tell me. We are bringing 2y to LHS. So we get 3y minus 2y, isn't it? And we are bringing 6 to RHS. So what we get? 12 minus 6. So in total we get 3y minus 2y equal to 12 minus 6. And what is that? Yes, y equal to 6, isn't it? So we got the value of y also. And what was this x and y? Age of Rahim 4 years ago and Ramu 4 years ago, isn't it? Here we have y equal to 6 and we got x as 3 into y. Now can you tell me how to find x in terms of y? Yes, we will replace what by what? Y by 6. So we get x equal to 3 into 6. What is 3 into 6? It's 18. So x is 18, isn't it? Now you have x equal to 18 and y equal to 6. Now tell me their percentages. Percentage of Rahim is x plus 4 and that is 18 plus 4 and that is 22 years. Again, percentage of Ramu is y plus 4 and that is 6 plus 4 and that is 10, isn't it? So the percentage of Rahim is 22 years and Ramu is 10 years. You can check the answer by replacing these values in the question. Okay, or replacing these values in equations. If it satisfies, we are done. Let's discuss another problem. If the length of a rectangle is increased by 5 meters and breadth decreased by 3 meters, the area would decrease by 5 square meters. If the length is increased 3 meters and breadth is increased by 2 meters, the area would increase by 50 square meters. What is the length and breadth? All of you read the question once again and tell me what you have understood. Yes, you have a rectangle and we increased its length by 5 meter and breadth decreased by 3 meters. Then what happened to the area? It decreased by 5 square meters. And in the second case, we increased the length by 3 meters and we increased the breadth by 2 meters. And then automatically the area will increase, isn't it? And it increased by 50 square meters. And we have to find the length and breadth, isn't it? So tell me, what is the first thing that you are going to do? Yes, we will take the length of rectangle as x and breadth of rectangle as y, isn't it? So this is the rectangle with length x and breadth y. Now, what is the area of this rectangle? What is the equation? Length into breadth. And now here what is it? X into y, isn't it? And we get xy. Good. Now, the first sentence says that the length when increased by 5 meters, isn't it? So, when length increased by 5 meters, what happens to length? The initial length was x. So, now it becomes x plus 5. And it is given the breadth when decreased by 3 meters is, tell me. Good, y minus 3, isn't it? Now my question is, we have the length of the new rectangle x plus 5 and breadth y minus 3. So what will be the area? Area will be length into breadth, isn't it? Here what is length? X plus 5. And what is breadth? Y minus 3, isn't it? Now what you are going to do? We will open the bracket by using distributive property. First we will multiply x into y, then we will multiply x into 3. Then we multiply y into 5 and then y into 3, isn't it? So, in the question it is given that when we increase the length and decrease the breadth, there will be a change in area. And the change was the initial area decreased by 5 square meter. So, what we can say? Initial area of rectangle minus present area of rectangle is 5 meter square, isn't it? What was the initial area? Yes, it's xy. And what is the present area? By opening the bracket, we get xy minus 3x plus 5y minus 15, isn't it? And that is 5. Now open the bracket and tell me each term. There is no change for xy. And the next term is good, minus xy. Next term is plus 3x. Why? Because minus 1 into minus 3x is 3x plus 3x, isn't it? Next term is minus 5y. Next term is plus 15 and we get 5, isn't it? Now let's arrange variables together and letters together. So what you get? Here this xy and minus xy gives 0. So the remaining is 3x minus 5y plus 15 equal to 5, isn't it? So on rearranging, what we get? 3x minus 5y equal to 5 minus 15. Good. Then 3x minus 5y equal to 5 minus 15 is good. It's minus 10. So here we got the first equation as 3x minus 5y equal to minus 10. In the second statement, what it says? The length is increased by 3 meters and breadth is increased by 2 meters. So, length when increased by 3 meters is x plus 3. Breadth when increased by 2 meters is, tell me. Good, it's y plus 2. And so, what will be the area? It's length into breadth. And that is x plus 3 into y plus 2, isn't it? Open the bracket and tell me each term. X into y is xy. X into 2 is 2x. 3 into y is 3y. 3 into 2 is 6, isn't it? So we get xy plus 2x plus 3y plus x. Now it is given that what happened to the area? Yes. It increased by 50 square meters, isn't it? Now how can you relate the area of the initial rectangle and this rectangle? Yes. Initial area of rectangle plus 50 gives present area of rectangle, isn't it? Now what is initial area of rectangle? It's xy plus 50 equal to, yes, xy plus 2x plus 3y plus 6, isn't it? Now rearrange. 50 we write in the LHS and 6 is bringing to LHS. What we get? Minus 6, which is equivalent to xy plus 2x plus 3y, and we are bringing xy from LHS to RHS and it changes to minus xy. So plus xy and minus xy gets cancelled. What is remaining? 50 minus 6 is 44. Remaining is 2x plus 3y. So we get 2x plus 3y equal to 44 and we call this as equation 2. So we got two equations, isn't it? Now tell me, how will you solve this? Yes, by making the coefficient of x or y same. Here let's think the case of x. How will you change or make the coefficient of x same? We can make the coefficient of x into 6 by multiplying 1 with 2 and equation 2 with 3. So what you get? Tell me. I am not going to help you this time. You have to find the equation and tell me. Good. The first equation changes to 6x minus 10y equal to minus 20. And we call this as equation 3. And the second equation changes to, good, 6x plus 9y equal to 132. Now solve this. Tell me how we are going to solve this. 4 minus 3. Isn't it? You can minus 3. You can do 3 minus 4 also. But here for more convenience I am doing this. And then what will be the first step? What will the first term? 6x minus 6x become 0. 9y minus minus 10y. And 2 minus together gives plus. So what we get? 19y. And that equal to 132 minus minus 20. We get 152. So 19y equal to 152. So y will be, good, 152 divided by 19. And what we get? Do the step, okay? We get 8. All of you do the division and check whether you get 8. So we got the value of y. Now, how will you find x? Yes, consider any equation. Okay, here I am considering 2 and that is 2x plus 3y equal to 44. Now, what will be the next step? 2x plus 3 into 8 equal to 44, isn't it? Now, what is the next step? 2x plus 24 equal to 44, isn't it? Next, what will be 2x? 44 minus 24. Good. Then what will be 2x? It's 20. So 2x is 20. Tell me x. 20 divided by 2 and we get 10. So x is 10. And what is this x and y? Good. Length of the rectangle is x and that is 10 meters. Breadth of the rectangle is y and that is 8 meters. So we got the answer.